Hello everyone. So I am back with a new baby. As you can see, I didn't cover him up. I just decided to just let you guys see him. So this is, of course, if you recognize this very famous sculpt by Claire Taylor Dolls. The kit is the Gaby Gail Vinyl Reborn Kit by Claire Taylor. And it is kind of becoming a classic or a favorite. I don't know what you want to call it, but definitely it's a favorite. And they came out originally, I should have looked this up before, but I'm thinking originally the Gaby Gails were from 2017, I believe. The reborn, not the reborn. First, the silicone, partial silicone edition of Gaby Gail came out. And then she had the vinyl version of the same sculpt. So there's an awake Gaby Gail and an asleep Gaby Gail, and I love both, but I must say my all-time favorite is the sleeping Gaby Gail. So this little one was painted by me. That's the COA. So this one was painted by me, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, and I believe, yeah, even my old channel, I had started painting this baby. That's how long I was painting this baby. It's so ridiculous. But what happened is I wasn't consistently painting him. I would work on him in between working on other babies that I was painting at the time. So I would kind of just push him to the back burner and only work on him sometimes. And for a while, I wasn't working on him at all. So it basically took me, I think I first started on him like in December last year, at the end of the year, 2020. So finally, I completed painting this baby like April 30th, like that last day of April. But I hadn't revealed him to you guys yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted to have him bald and reveal him, or if I wanted to wait and do his hair, root his hair first and then reveal him. But then I really wanted to reveal him. So here he is. I have not completed rooting his hair. He's kind of like, he's getting rooted and I haven't finished. But I was like, I want to show my baby. I wanted to kind of assemble him. I wanted to get to hold him. I've been waiting so long to complete him. I was like, I'm not going to finish rooting him right now. I don't want to rush. And I don't really have the time to just sit and work on his hair. So I decided, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and share him with you guys today. So this is my little guy. And if you're new to my channel, let me say welcome to the nursery to everyone. Those of you who have been following me and you are subscribed, and welcome to any new people that have stopped by to visit. Please subscribe so you'll come back again, and please hit the notification bell so you will get notified whenever I do new videos. Also, this is a new channel for me still. So I'm trying to grow this new channel, and I want to do a giveaway when I get to 2,000 subscribers. So definitely subscribe, definitely give the video a thumbs up, a like, and also share the videos because I would love to do that giveaway soon. Currently, I believe presently I'm about at 1,700 and something subscribers. So I got a little bit of ways to go to get to the 2,000. But the more of you guys who share the videos, definitely that'll help me out. We'll get there faster so we can have that giveaway. So anywho, this is my little guy here. And if you were already following me, you will recall this is not my first Gaby Gail. Let me say that. Let me say that first. I first painted a Gaby Gail like 2 years ago, And it was a girl, and her name was Jada, if you guys remember. And she had the big curly afro. Sleeping Gaby Gail, similar skin tone as this baby. And then I let go of that Gaby Gail maybe a year ago. So I definitely knew, well, okay, what happened is, I skipped the part. When I let go of Jada, my vinyl reborn Gaby Gail girl that I had painted, the reason I let go of Jada last year was because I had gotten a dream baby, which was a partial silicone Gaby Gail from the addition of the silicone Gaby Gails, all done by Claire Taylor. That's what happened. So when I got him, oh my gosh, I was just over the moon. So I let go of Jada, if you guys recall. That's what happened. So then I kept his name was Grayson, my silicone Gaby Gail, and I just loved Grayson. Oh my goodness, loved him. I never thought I would have let go of Grayson. But then, as it happens, you know how things just happen. I had Grayson for maybe 2 months or 6 weeks. It wasn't very long. And what do you know? The baby I was really hunting for and waiting on came available, which was my Willow boy, Sleeping Willow, Jackson. And I had to make the tough decision. If I really wanted to bring home Jackson at the time, I had to let go of my silicone baby boy, Grayson, my Gaby Gail. That's what happened. And I did not want to let go of Grayson, but I really wanted that Willow, that Sleeping Willow, and it was the exact Willow I wanted. The boy, and then the Grayson, the Gaby Gail I let go was the exact boy Gaby Gail I wanted. It was just so terrible. It was one of those tough, excruciating decisions I had to make at the time. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna just let him go. Oh my gosh. But let me tell you guys, it's a year later, over a year since I let go of Grayson, my Gaby Gail, and I regret it. But I wouldn't trade Jackson back. So I can't say I totally regret it. It was worth getting my Jackson because I love my Willow sleeping boy Jackson. So it just was tough. And I miss my Gaby Gail Grayson. I miss him so much. I really do. And I sold him to a mommy. I adopted him out to a mommy. He has a good mommy who really loves him. And she's one of those collectors that don't sell her babies. I don't think I've ever seen her sell a baby. So I knew when I let her get Grayson and she really wanted him, I knew I would not get him back, pretty much. It was one of those kind of sales where there was no turning back. I knew pretty much I wasn't getting him back. She told me he would be a forever baby. She kept his name Grayson also. And she posts him sometimes in the Claire Taylor Silicone Babies group on Facebook. If you're not a member, you might want to join if you love Claire Taylor's dolls. Let me say that. But she does post him. I do get to see him. And like I said, his name is still Grayson. I love seeing him. But now, the funny thing is, this little guy, I tried to make kind of a replica of my Grayson, my silicone Gaby Gail. Of course, I can't paint nowhere like Claire Taylor, but I was trying to get that skin tone again. Like I said, Jada was the similar skin tone. This is one of my favorite skin tones for the Gaby Gail. Silicone or vinyl, I love this particular skin tone. So I went for the lighter skin tone, kind of a biracial skin tone almost. Well, you could say light skin AA, depends on how you look at it. I don't know how he gonna come across on camera. But yeah, I was going for kind of the lighter skin tone, trying to make a replica of Grayson. Because that's how much I love and miss my Grayson. And this baby's name is going to be Grayson. And I'm sorry to the mommy who has Grayson #1, but this is Grayson 2.0 because there's going to be 2 Graysons in the Claire Taylor group. But I'm going to spell mine with the E because I originally was spelling Grayson Grayson, and she spells Grayson Grayson. It'll just be 2 of them. It's okay. I hope she don't mind, but it'll be 2 of them. But this baby's hair is going to be a different color, I think. this is all I did, guys. He don't have much up there. I just started rooting his hair not last night, the night before, and I didn't get very far. I just left him like this little patch up here where he would have some form of hair, but not really have hair type of thing. I mean, I've seen people root the dolls like this, and this is all they give them. This is what they have, especially if it's a boy. I've had a baby like this before. He might have had a little bit more than this, but it was pretty much like this. If y'all remember my Emmanuel, my little smiling baby I had, and of course I can't think of what sculpt that was, but he had like a little bit of rooted hair up here, but he also had the pretty painted hair. It was done so nice on the sides, which I do not know how to paint hair. I'm telling you, if I knew how to paint hair, I would leave this patch, maybe make it a little bigger, and then put painted hair on the sides of his head. But this is all the hair he has right now, guys. And eventually I plan to finish rooting him, but it will be when I'm in the mood for rooting, because I have to be in the mood for rooting. It's not my favorite thing. I prefer painting the dolls than rooting them, but I will root them if I have to. If I really want the baby to have hair, I'll root them. And also because I don't really like sending my babies out for anything. So that's why I be struggling, doing whatever I can to root my own babies when I finish painting them. And sometimes I don't root them right away. I'll leave them bald for a little while. And then when I have time and I feel like rooting them, I'll just go for it and start rooting them. But that's all he has at the moment. I do like this hair that I'm rooting him with, and it is a little darker than what I was going to do. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this darker. It's like it's brown, but it might come across as black because it's a dark, deep brown, but it's actually brown. And I like how you can curl it, or you can kind of have it smooth down and it's wavy. So, but the problem is I shouldn't have done this, but I started rooting him with this hair and I don't have a lot of it. So I don't know why I did that. I kind of wanted to see if I like this darker color on him, and I actually do like it, but I don't have a lot of this hair left. So I have a task of trying to find hair to match this hair, which is crazy. They tell you not to do that. You know, when you start rooting, you start a project, you really need to make sure you have enough hair for the project, because if you run out, it's very hard to match up this mohair. Very difficult. The colors be different. The texture be different. It could look the same. Then you put it next to the other hair you have and it's different. And most of the like mohair sellers, they tell you try to order enough, because you can't really guarantee you're going to find the same texture or the same color of mohair. Even if you go back to the same seller, you know, the bunches of mohair always be different from each other. So I don't know, can I even find, you know, something to match this hair? Because I know I don't think I have enough to finish his whole head. So I didn't seal his hair yet, this little bit. I didn't even bother to seal it in there with my E6000 glue yet, because I might have to pull that out if I can't, you know, if I don't have enough hair. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm going to change him in this video. Already the video is long because I'm running my mouth. So this is him with his pacifier. This is one of my favorite kind of pacifiers for Gaby Gail. And this is a Playtex Binky, and they no longer make these. But it is like, it just fits the Gaby Gail face to me. I had the same one for Jada when I had her. Except it was a girl pacifier with pink and blue, I think. So what I'm going to put on him is this outfit as his first little outfit. And also, I didn't say, if you're not following me on Instagram, please check us out on Instagram. My Instagram link is always under my videos in the description box. Right under the video, you just click my Instagram link and it'll take you right over to my Instagram. Now, I'm looking at this onesie now that I put it near him, and it looks so huge. So, I don't know, because it says 6 to 12 months, and it do look like a 6 to 12 months. It looks more like a 12 months than a 6 month. So, it's going to be big on him. And the only reason I pulled this out as a first outfit, this is normally not something I would pick as a first outfit, but I like that it had a hat with it and the little booties, Jordan, little Nike, little outfit. But I wanted him to wear this because, look at it, it looked like freaking pants on him. I wanted him to wear this because this outfit, I had bought it for my first Grayson Gaby Gail last year. And I bought it and I was looking forward to putting it on him, and I never got to put it on him. Because right after I went to the mall that day, I picked it up and I was going to put it on him in his next video. But then I ended up selling him. Like, I mean, soon as I bought the outfit, I think like the next day or so, I ended up having to sell my Grayson. So he never got to wear the outfit. I just put it in a box with all of Grayson's clothes. I have a lot of his clothes. I saved all of them because I was determined I was going to have me another Gaby Gail boy. And I figured I probably would end up trying to get another vinyl kit if I could find one and paint it myself. But the funny thing is, these Gaby Gails had actually, I believe they had sold out. So I didn't even know if I could find another blank vinyl kit. And then, lo and behold, Claire Taylor made more Gaby Gail vinyl kits. I was so happy, and it happened right after I sold Grayson. You talking about somebody that was happy. Soon as she was taking, or I think McPherson's was selling them, and they were taking pre-orders. I have 2 of this kit. I was making sure I was going to get 2. Just in case something would have happened with one, I had a backup. So that just tells you how much I love this sleeping Gaby Gail. So the next one I have is sleeping also. I was going to make it a girl so I could still have a girl version of it like I had Jada. I was going to make another one of Jada and possibly name it Jada. And I wanted a boy. So I was going to have 2 sleepers, boy and girl. And he's going to get this diaper, Pamper, size 3. Usually size 3 diapers fit Gaby Gails. But yeah, so I bought 2 of these sleeping Gaby Gails. I love this one so much. He came out the color I wanted and everything. Now I got to just get his hair together. We'll figure that out eventually. But I just wanted him to have a little hair on top for now until I figure out what I'm doing with his hair. But, so now what I've decided, since this little guy is my Grayson 2.0, I'm happy with him. I love him so much already. He's been, like I said, I've been finished painting him and everything. I've been holding him and everything already. I love, love, love him. Finally, I feel happy now. He's not my first Grayson. He can never be him. But he has taken away the hurt. This baby has taken away the hurt. He helped heal my heart. So, I decided I'm going to just go ahead and paint the other sleeping Gaby Gail kit I have and just sell that one. So if anybody is interested in this particular sculpt, stay tuned. I haven't started it yet, though. Let me say that. When I start, I will announce that I'm starting to paint it. And that one will be, most likely, I'll just sell it when I'm finished. Because now I still want a Gaby Gail girl. But I want the awake Gaby Gail for my girl. So that way I can have one of each, an awake and an asleep. Boy and girl set of twins. And I actually already have an awake Gaby Gail, but that one is my daughter's, which I had painted for her like when she turned 10 and she's now 13. So she's had her Gaby Gail awake for 3 years. She still has her. She still loves her. She keeps her on her bed in her room. So I'm going to now paint my own awake Gaby Gail girl so I can have one too. So that's what I decided. So I have to order me an awake Gaby Gail kit. I haven't even ordered it yet. So that is definitely on my list. I want in my reborn collection is an awake Gaby Gail girl. So this, it's not too big on him. It just looked big, but he could get away with it because you can kind of squinch it up. Now, if I was putting this on the original Grayson, the silicone one, he would have filled it out more because the silicone, partial silicone Gaby Gails are slightly bigger than these vinyl ones. The vinyl Gaby Gails, he is 22 inches, and the silicone partial Gaby Gails are 23 inches. So they are just a little bit longer, and also their heads, the silicone Gaby Gail heads are a little bigger than these babies' heads. I forgot the exact measurements of their head. I don't know how much around the circumference is. I have to measure it. But the silicone Gaby Gail is definitely bigger. The head and the length. So he would have definitely filled this out perfectly. So that's the little socks. And also I wanted him to wear this because I love the legs on the Gaby Gails. They have such pretty legs, just like the Willow babies by Claire Taylor. I just think their legs are so pretty. The shape, the chubbiness, like the chunkiness of their legs. So I wanted him to wear something where I could still see his little legs and his feet. So that's why I chose to put him in something like this. I didn't really want to put him in a sleeper. Oh my gosh, look at him. I love the face. The face does it for me on this baby. I could just look at him all day, even with his little patch of hair. Even when he was bald, I kind of liked him bald. So I was like, am I going to leave him bald? And I hate that when I fall in love with the baby and it's bald, because then I'll be like, do I want hair on the baby? I struggle with that. But I'm going to give him hair, I guess, eventually. But that's him with the little hat on. One thing with boys I like, though, even if you leave them bald, they can always wear a hat. If you want to see their little bald head, you can take the hat off. If it's a boy, you can kind of choose. You don't have to root a boy, and I do like that. I like seeing the paint on the top of the baby's head. Like, since I paint them, I admire when I do the top of the baby's head nice and it's real detailed, where I could see all of the colors and the veins and the blushing and the mottling on their head. I appreciate that. That's something I learned to appreciate, I guess, since I paint them now. So now I don't mind, like certain babies I have, I don't mind leaving them bald. They don't have to have hair because I like seeing the colors on their head, the different details on the head. So with him, I have to see if I like him with his little patch of hair, or if I'm going to finish putting more hair, or if I'm going to leave this hair and try to find more of that color, or if I'm going to try to look for the lighter brown, which most of the Gaby Gails that with a lighter skin tone had the lighter brown hair. I have to figure out what I'm doing with his hair, but I'm not in no rush. I'm just kind of enjoying this little guy the way he is at the moment. So that is my newest baby in the nursery, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing him. I'm going to just put this passy near him for a prop. And if you want to see more pictures of him close up, where you can see him, you know, a little better, definitely follow us on Instagram, where I will post pictures of him later on today. with his little t-shirt and his socks on and his socks off and all of that. I'll put up some more pictures, and now I have to take pictures of him with this little outfit on. So definitely follow us on Instagram, because I always post my baby's pictures on Instagram when I change them, even off camera, and I'll change them. I take pictures and post them even if I don't do a video here on YouTube. I also try to post pictures here on the YouTube community post, even if I change the babies off camera. So if you don't see a video, definitely check me out on my Instagram. And like I said, the link to my Instagram is always under my videos in the description. You can just click it. Also, my Instagram link, you can click on my channel homepage here on YouTube. Right at the top, you'll see where the channel banner is. It says Instagram, and you can go up there and click that, and it'll also take you over to my Instagram. And my Instagram is the same as my channel, Erica's Precious Ones. So that is all for now, guys. That's my new baby, Grayson. I don't know if he'll have a middle name, but he is Grayson for now. And there he is. So, thanks for watching. Stay well and be safe.